What's up, guys? We are back with Kuni II. We are just outside Master Pugnacious's little home of cheatness, and we're going to go confront his face. I am kind of wondering if he even actually knows what's going on, and if I'm pretty sure his little helper there is dirty. Ah, you again. And did Lady Luck provide evidence of the dastardly machinations of which you imagined us guilty? Master Pugnacious, you have deceived Niall and your own people, the very people you're supposed to serve. More wild accusations? And where is your proof, Did you find evidence of trickery? Some ingenious device hidden somewhere inside Lady Luck, perhaps? Come on, you know we're onto you. Why not drop the act? There is no act to drop. I am innocent, as is the Mistress of Fortune herself will attest. I added a word there. Will she now? Huh, that's not such a bad idea. I hear she's the one who passes judgment on legal matters around here. How does a trial sound?
Indeed.
Sounds like a very fine idea indeed. Yes, this is the way of Goldpaw. All matters of state, be they legal, political, or otherwise, are decided by the roll of the sacred dice. And as the ruler of this great nation, I am more than willing to submit myself to the judgment of Lady Luck. But know that if I am found innocent, I shall treat your attempts at sedation with the gravity they deserve. You will be punished for crimes against the state. Do you accept my terms? We do. Then we will begin the preparations right away. Come to the square at the appointed time. All right, time for the main event. I'll leave this to you, if you don't mind, Roland.
Sure.
Sure, I was hoping you'd say that. Roland is the man to do this. Hey, dirty cheater. The preparations are complete. The trial can get underway as soon as you have confirmed that you are ready. Well, shall we begin? Very well. If you would please take your places. I hereby convene the trial by fortune of Master Pugnacious, Grand High Roller of Goldpaw. Being the defendant, His Eminence will be unable to preside over this hearing. As such, it falls to me to discharge his duties. I hope you will forgive my doubtless clumsy efforts in this most unfamiliar role. Yeah, you're just setting him up. A trial is underway? And with the Grand High Roller in the dock, no less. What in the world can have happened? Why are you dressed like that, Roland? Because this is a court of law. The defendant, Master Pugnacious, Grand High Roller of Goldpaw, bows his head before Lady Luck and submits to her judgment in this matter. He stands accused of dereliction of duty, specifically the knowing deception of his people. If the prosecution would like to begin by making its case, I intend to prove to this court that Master Pugnacious did knowingly and willingly, with the aid of a network of most trusted retainers, defraud the very people with whose care he's entrusted. Further, I will show that he distributed devices among his accomplices which were used to carry out deception on a grand scale throughout the manipulation of dice rolls. I do not doubt that you have found evidence of some trifling chicanery among lower-level officials, but to allege that his administration as a whole is complicit in such behavior is preposterous. I do not, have not, and will never engage in dishonest practices of any kind, and to accuse me of such is to defame my character and call my good name into question. Perhaps you will permit those present to withhold judgment on the matter of your innocence until I have presented my proof. Roland offers up the set of signed instructions as proof.
But
What is the meaning of this? I think you know very well. After all, this document has written by you, was it not? Ladies and gentlemen, I present the prosecution's key exhibit, written instructions for the assembly of manipulatable dice, clearly signed by Master Pugnacious. Does the accused have anything else to say in his defense?
No.
Only that my prior outburst was merely an expression of shock at the brazenness of the shameless act. I have never seen this document in my life. To stoop to the fabrication of evidence is a pitiful tactic indeed. It is a forgery, plain and simple. Why don't we let Lady Luck be the judge of that? By all means. It seems that both sides are satisfied to entrust judgment in this matter to the Mistress of Fortune. May the die roll stand as undisputed word of truth. Lady Luck, grant us an even number if this evidence be false. If it be otherwise, let the number be odd. Time to show the people of Goldpod just how badly they've been misled. Please don't make me do it. I'll screw it up.
Even the evidence is judged to be false.
I guess he was guilty.
Lady Luck has spoken.
Right, Your Majesty?
Ha! Oh!
What is happening? The die. Something is wrong with the die.
Which brings us to the crux of the prosecution's case. That Master Pugnacious knowingly manipulated Lady Luck.
What? No!
Yeah, with this remote control thingy.
Why can't we have more voice? Ugh. It's so frustrating. But this is... Did I read it wrong? Got it backwards? I swear Mandarin's a bad guy. By the use of the remote control, the outcome of Lady Luck's die rolls can be readily manipulated. The prosecution was able to visit the place where these devices are manufactured, and to procure one for its own purposes, namely the demonstration of this fraud. Master Pugnacious deliberately kept the taxes high and stole Nial's forest from him, and all using this horrible trick. Master Pugnacious. Can this really be true? Cheat! Deceiver! Shame on you! You were the Grand High Roller. Don't you have anything to say for yourself? Uh-oh. I haven't taken a bath in years. Oh. All that I did for Goldpaw. I had to make my nation rich, richer than any other. It was the only way. The bond with his people is weakening. Soon it will be time. Huh. Maybe he is. Maybe I did read it right.
What's that?
It's the Kingmaker, Longfang.
So why can't I
He doesn't look happy.
get a Kingmaker like that?
Longfang here in the city? But why?
Master Pugnacious, your right to rule has been tested and found wanting. My plan is complete. Your king's bond is mine!
Oh. Oh, hello.
Wait!
Wow. Okay, then. Do I get to fight it? Butcher, Baker, Kingmaker. I do get to fight it. Where are we? It's an interdimensional dimension, isn't it? And if we don't do something, it'll eat up this whole kingdom. What? Then we have to stop Longfang.
You went wrong there.
You're not wrong there, my boy. Come on, let's knock some sense back into old Bitey, shall we? You jest, surely. And that there ain't just a kingmaker, 'tis a kingmaker gone doolally. A blessed realm wrecker. Don't be like that, mun. Where there's a will, there's a way. He's lost his marbles, innit? Which means he can't keep a lid on all that power. And what happens to the power you can't keep a lid on? That's right, it comes flying out of you. And the place where it'll become flying out are exactly the right places to wallop. Hit him where it hurts, and you'll hurt him good and proper. Oh, and don't worry about knowing where these special spots are. Thanks to your bond with yours truly, you'll be able to spot them no problem.
Come on!
Weak spots. Realm wreckers are kingmakers that have lost control of their enormous power and run wild as a result. This power escapes from them in bright, glowing bursts. The points from which this energy escapes are particularly vulnerable to attack, so if you focus your assault on them, you'll deal a lot more damage.
I'm counting on you!
Sorry, guys. Higmakers. Higmakers are mysterious entities that have absorbed the power of kingmakers, giving them the ability to exploit their weaknesses when enough of them gather together. Interesting. They're born from items into which a kingmaker has instilled its power, so if you smash up anything a kingmaker creates, you might just find some. When enough of them have appeared, a gold circle will surround them and they'll beckon you over to press X and call on their always impressive assistance. It says you only get them interdimensional areas.
I need your help!
Oh! Get him! Get him! Get him! Die! Aiden! Oh! That's right, take that, Longfang. Fill up my magic. I think it's faster for me to fill it up with smaller attacks.
I'm counting on you!
I feel like I'm going to be able to beat this guy very, very easily, so I'm rather hoping he can make some more of his little higmakers for me. Hello, little higmakers. Bring it, dude. Let's see what this does. A fireproof barrier? Nice. Not that I need it at the moment, but... And an ever-impressive final hit with this. Oh, no, I missed. Die, sir. Well, that went well. Is my little kingmaker gonna grow or anything? Level up, evolve. This here's the square, ain't it? Yeah, we're back. I suppose that means Longfang really has calmed down, for now at least. Guess we'd better tie up some loose ends, huh? I have done the unforgivable. My desire to lift my kingdom out of poverty became an all-consuming greed. That weakness made me vulnerable, and he exploited it. Who was he, the one who stole your king's bond? He came to me some months ago. He promised secret knowledge, knowledge of ways in which our nation might be made yet greater, and in return he sought such high office. It was he who suggested that the dice be manipulated, who gave me the means by which it might be done. When did I fall under his spell, and how? How could I have allowed such a thing to happen? We managed to calm your kingmaker down, but without your king's bond, will things here be okay? You have bought us little time. A little time. He will sleep a while yet. But in time, he will reawaken, and in the absence of the bond, he will seek to destroy our kingdom once again. But why? Curse his scaly pate. There ain't no jot or rhyme or reason to such wanton savagery. Not now. Master Pugnacious, for the sake of your kingdom, for the sake of your bond, will you help us? Forgive me, I haven't even introduced myself properly. I am Evan Pettiwhisker of the House of Tildrum. I have formed a pact with the Kingmaker of the Cradle of Light, and mean to found a new nation in the Heartlands. Will you stand with me? So that is what I sensed in you. It was plain to me from the first that you were no ordinary child. But what is it you propose? I want to protect our world. I want to make sure nobody else has to lose what's most important to them. And I want you to help me. I will do all that I can, of course. I fear that he who stole my king's bond may not be satisfied with mine alone. This being so, we must stand together with our brother nations, or lose all that is most dear to us. With this in mind, I mean to return Nial's forest to him. Indeed, I mean to return all that I stole. Word of my decision has been sent to Nial already, of course.
Thank you.
Really? Thank you so much, Master Pugnacious. Goldpaw will rise again, and its people with it. I wish you good fortune in your quest, friends. Just let me play in your casinos. Alright. So now, of course, we will have to head back to Nial and get some wood for our kingdom, but I am going to stop by the casino and see if it's going to let me play.
Oh.
I'm afraid you're too young for such pursuits. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Too young for this? Wait a minute. Oh, I screwed up my party. Hold on. There we go. Kind of.
Hey.
I wonder if I can not play any casino games right now. I will come back and check. We will be checking on this. I want to play in the casino. Wrong button. Okay, let's head to Forest Nial, Sunny Patch Pond. What's up, your rudiness?
Crevens.
You beauties here, you bonny wee beauties. I've got my forest back, and it's all thanks to yourselves. You can have all the trees you want. Knock yourselves out. So I can level his forest, and he'll be okay with it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now we can finally start building our kingdom. Wait, Nial. Pugnacious had his king's bond stolen by a creepy snake-headed weirdo. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
James.
Stolen? Jings. His kingmaker must be tearing the place to pieces. Aye, it wanted to, sure enough, but we taught it a little lesson it won't forget. Goldpaw's safe. For now. King's bond stealing's no mean feat, though. He didn't happen to be infusing things with an awful filthy fug, did he? What? sort of purple aura. That'll be the horned ones doing then, right enough. Horned one? The old kingmaker of a place called Allegoria. Allegoria. A nasty piece of work, and no mistake. For someone to be used to beastie's powers would have to mean... I cannot see it being anyone else but Doloran. Or Doloran. He was the king that shared a bond with the creature. So we need to go to this Allegoria place and get the bond back, right? You'll have a job doing that, I'm afraid. Allegoria hasn't existed for, 2,000 years or more now. It disappeared along with the land on which it stood.
Golly.
So he's the king of a country which hasn't existed for centuries? What does that mean? Is he a ghost or something? Whatever he is, I'd say he's looking to pinch the people's king's bonds in order to try and bring the horned one back somehow. And if he does that, the whole world will be filled with purple fug before you can say, we're doomed. So Pugnacious was right. He'll be trying to steal more king's bonds. What are you looking at me like that for, man? Don't steal my lofty. Then we mustn't let him succeed. We can't let him bring back the horned one. We sure can't, but if we're going to stop him, you'll need the strength of an entire kingdom. A kingdom we haven't even started building yet. Then let's get to work, shall we? With our new lumber. Sounds like a plan. I'd best come with you. You'll be needing my help. Really? Speaking of which, things will be getting underway by now, I reckon.
Look.
I smells a smell on the wind. That a progress. Seems the mangy dogs got tired of twiddling their thumbs.
Oh my.
Where did all these people come from? I see sky pirates, greenlings, even a few people from Ding Dong Dell. They must all want to be citizens of our new amazing kingdom. They must, right enough, but how'd the swabs even know to come a-knockin'? You've me to thank for that, son. I didn't expect so many to turn up so soon, to be honest. I put the word out on the street, you kin? We thankin' you for getting the old forest back, like. That's more than we could have hoped for. Oh, think nothing of it. I ask only the teensy-weensiest of favors in return. That you make me your Minister of Finance. There's none that can pinch a penny like I can. I think that sounds like a wonderful idea. So he's giving up his country? But doesn't that mean the forest should be part of mine now? So if Niall's the Minister of Finance, I guess that makes Batu the Minister of Defense? And I guess I can be your advisor. I have a little experience in running a country. I'm sure I can help out here and there. No, you'll be my chief counsel. I'm no politician, Roland. I shall need your help. Well, that's very kind of you, Evan. I don't know if I'll be... It's the king's job to appoint his ministers, correct? Then I hereby appoint you chief counsel. Consul. Well, all right then, chief counsel it is. By royal appointment.
Thank you.
I suppose I am, aren't I? I'm still not sure if I'm up to the job, but I have to try. And thanks to all of you, I feel like I finally can. I'll try my best, for your sakes and for mine. Flip, mun, I almost forgot. If we're building a kingdom, we need a proper tidy name in it, to make things more official-like. I've been doing some thinking about that.
I've decided to call our kingdom Evermore.
Right, Evermore.
Well, what do you think?
I'll take it. Evermore, huh? I like it. Did you come up with that yourself? Oh no, it's from an ancient story. The story of a great kingdom whose people were so happy that they wished it to last forever. Fitting. Alright, Mr. King, you've named your country. Time to address your adoring citizens. Yar.
Oi! Listen up, ye mangy curs. King Evan's got a rousing speech for you. Pay attention.
Huh? Thank you all. Building our new kingdom won't be easy, but we will build it. A beautiful, bountiful kingdom where everyone can live happily ever after.
Wow.
I want you all to join me on this journey. The road ahead may be a long one, but at the end of it, there is hope.
That wasn't half bad.
Nice speech, Evan. Couldn't have done better myself.
This is where it all begins. Here and now, our kingdom.
We're with you to the bitter end, lad. Come hell or high water.
Or hellish high water.
Thank you, all of you.
So the people who had heeded Neil's call and flocked to the Heartlands set about building their new nation. And Evermore took its first faltering steps on the road to becoming a kingdom. A kingdom where everyone could live happily ever after. Just as Aranella had wished. Or so they hoped.
Aranella is really the big bad of the story. She's gonna come back, be evil. Don't say that.
For someone with a brand new kingdom, you don't look very happy.
I am happy, but I'm worried. There's still so much we don't know. And now there's a force bent on destroying our whole world. How can I ever hope to overcome something like that?
You can't, on your own. But you're not on your own, are you?
Who is this boy?
No, not anymore. I have friends beside me. The best friends I could ever hope for.
That's right. So turn to them when you need to, and take it one step at a time. You'll get there in the end.
I suppose so. I can only do my best after all.
Exactly. And your best is only going to get better. I'll see you again soon, Evan.
Yes, see you soon.